Camelot 331 here, and I got some spice for you today. Some ghost pepper level spice. And it's about Walmart. Look, all right, Walmart's a nightmare, okay? I'm just putting that out there. But what I experienced recently in Walmart kind of changed my perspective on everything in life. Because I feel like I'm a normal ass dude. Now look, let me give you some context here. I have a house that I live in. And I own it. And when things break in your house, you gotta fix it, unfortunately. I mean, you could let it fall apart. Kind of like my 20s. You can just let it fall apart. But unfortunately, you gotta fix it because you gotta sell it one day. All right? So my roof was leaking. And this is important because, you know, I don't need any extra moisture while it's dripping on me while I'm trying to clap them cheeks, all right? I don't need that in my life. Plus, it makes the ceiling look like somebody peed on it upside down. And I don't like that either. So I needed a ladder, all right? So I have to go to Walmart because where else am I going to get a damn ladder from? I don't know. Lowe's? I'm not going to go there. They never turned the damn heat on. Everybody's frozen and dead. All right? Do I want to die? Apparently I do. All right? But not bad enough because I didn't have a ladder yet, you know? So I haven't tried to climb the final steps of my life yet. But I needed a ladder. So I had to go to Walmart to get one. And the insanity that ensued after that was just absolutely insane and got me real mad. All right? Real mad. I was so mad. So before we get into this hot mess, like the damn video, share it with your friends and your mama and your dad, if they're still alive, assuming. I hope they are. I really hope they are. And make sure you subscribe if you have not. So I try alternative ways to get on my roof. All right? I tried climbing stuff. I'm not very agile or climby. So not really trying to die yet. All right? We're not to that point in my life. Maybe next year. But right now, I'm trying to get on my roof, all right? So there's no easy way to do it, and your boy's kind of scared of heights as well, so that doesn't make this any easier. So I was like, you know what? I got to go to Walmart, got to get me a ladder. So I go to Walmart, you know. I go and watch all the soulless eyes of all the employees that have been through hell and high water. You get no bonus today, baby. So I have to go through all these people. We go find the ladder. And I get my giant juicy ladder that I need. All's well. The story's over, right? It was such an easy process. So I buy the ladder. Okay, it was like an 18-foot ladder. All right. So I go home and I'm like, all right, I'm excited. Let's do this. It's time to plug these holes in my roof. All right. Because at that time in my life, that's all I did was plug holes. Granted, it was with a pinky, so it wasn't very impressive and no one enjoyed it except for me. But I had to plug these holes on the roof. So I start climbing my ladder, you know. And then I noticed something. It's not big enough, all right? It wasn't big enough, which is something I hear almost every day of my life. So I have to go back to Walmart. And this is where everything gets real spicy. You have one of those friends in your life that can't eat anything spicy and you make fun of them on a daily basis, all right? They can't even eat mayonnaise. Yeah, this is what it's like. So I go back to Walmart. And I got my ladder in tow, all right? I got my ladder in tow on me. Now, granted, I got to give you some context. I haven't showered in a couple days. Your boy's sweaty. I got tattoos. I look kind of like a heathen, all right? Haven't been to church in years. I go to the desk. This lady greets me already. She is angry as hell that I exist, which I get it. She works at Walmart. When I worked there, I was angry as hell that I existed as well. Including everyone else around me. But I'm talking to her and I'm like, hey, baby. I'm like, I bought this ladder literally 25 minutes ago. And it's 18 foot. And I need the 22 foot or whatever they have. And I was like, so can I go get that? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, all right, cool. So I like walk to the back, you know. I go find the ladders, the whole ladder section that they apparently have. And I find my ladder. So I got my ladder, my two ladders in my hand. I'm definitely not awkward looking at all. And I go back up there. At this time, the lady asked for my receipt. Now look, I get it. All right, I totally get this. I did not have my receipt. And that's completely on me. But I've worked in retail for 13 years. I was there 20 minutes ago. I know for a fact they can pull up the receipt and help me out. You know, it's not a big deal. And I wasn't pressing the issue, mind you. Okay, I wasn't I wasn't like, you better return this or I'll punch you. It wasn't like that. I don't get all Karen-y. All right, that's not me. I was like, hey, I don't have my receipt, but I was just in here 20 minutes ago. You can pull up the receipt, you know, on your register or look at the cameras. You know, that'll be fine. And keep in mind, I worked at Walmart, so I know they can do this. Immediately, she was like, oh, no, we can't do that. And I'm like, oh, are you sure? You know, and I'm not mean at all. Keep that in mind. There is not a mean bone in my body, all right? There's not a big or a mean bone in my body. But I'm not mean at all. And I'm like, you sure? And she's like, yeah. And her manager walks up at that time. And the funny thing is the manager was standing there, and I locked eyes with him when I was buying the ladder the first time 20 minutes ago. He saw me, and he's still kind of reluctant. So she starts talking to him out loud where everybody can hear it. And she's like cussing, which is weird. And she's like, this MFer just stole this ladder and is trying to get a free one. She said that out loud. And I was like sitting back there all awkward and sad, like the little kid from Stuart Little, the adorable little kid. And was kind of just flabbergasted that she just said I stole this ladder. And I was like, I didn't steal a ladder. And I didn't say anything too, because I was like, what's going on? This lady's being real aggressive too. And he was like, look, I'm just going to look up the receipt. And I'm like, hell yeah, he going to look up the receipt and we going to get out of here. It's no big deal. And she keeps looking me up and down, like staring at me, like with this just outrageously angry look. And I'm thinking to myself, why is this so personal for you? Okay, let's assume one thing real quick. Let's assume I did steal this ladder. Let's just assume it. Why are you so personally offended that I did? It doesn't affect you. It affects Walmart. All right? For one thing, why the hell are you defending Walmart? Two, it doesn't affect you. That's the biggest thing. So that's just assuming I did steal it, which I didn't. But she's looking at me, man. She's looking at me. And she runs to the little back office where that the little customer service desk is. She goes to her back office, all right? And she comes back up, and she's like grinning at me, like smirking. And these two guys in like white shirts and like a tie come up and grab me by the arms and take both of my ladders, by the way. Both of them. Both of my ladders. One of them is mine, by the way. And they put them up against the wall, and they take me by my arms, under like my arms, kind of, and like force me to walk out the door and then leave me there. Like, I guess they wanted me to leave. I'm like, wait a second, where's my ladder? I want a ladder, damn you. At this point, I'm net -1 ladder. I have lost my ladder, including the one I paid for. So I'm confused as hell. So I go to my car and I call like Walmart's corporate number, and I'm totally nice still. I shouldn't have been. I should have been swinging, baby. But I was not, because that's just not me. So, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt that work in retail, because I know their life is hell. So I call Walmart corporate and I'm like, hey, Mr. Guy on the line, they just carried me out of Walmart and I was trying to return something and I'm real confused. So they say, hey, we're going to look into it. Then they call me back like 8 minutes later and tell me to go back into the store. So I go back into the store and I go to the customer service desk, and that lady is sitting there still with the manager. So the manager's still there. And the manager tells me, hey, I found your receipt. We're going to go ahead and return it for you. And I was like, okay, cool. And the lady is still audibly cussing. She's like, this mother effer stole this. This mother effer stole this. This is, BS. This mother effer's going to get away with this and get some, like, I was like, what the hell? And they give me the other ladder. Okay. They give me the other ladder. And I go home and I get on top of my roof and I plug them holes, baby. I plugged them holes. And it was kind of in my head all day, right? So the next day, Walmart calls me. The store manager of that store calls me. And they tell me to come down to the store regarding my incident the previous day or whatever. Or maybe it was 2 days. I don't remember. So I drove down there and went in the back. And I was in the AP lounge with the store manager and I think one of the co-managers. I can't remember. And they're apologizing profusely. And they want me to sign this stuff. And it was just like on a clipboard, some stuff. Probably promising I wouldn't sue. I didn't sign anything, though. Because I was like, And they offered me like a $250 gift card. And they wanted me to point out from like a bunch of people who the person was that did that was acting crazy. And I did not. Because, again, now granted, look, I probably should have. But I just know that people go through a lot of hell in retail, and there is probably a lot of people that steal stuff that go through there. Granted, it's not her problem, and I don't understand why she cared so much personally about it. But I didn't identify the lady. I just said, I don't remember who it was. And they tried to give me a $250 gift card, and I said no, which at the time seemed like a great idea, a noble idea. And now I kind of regret it, because that's like spaghetti sauce for a month, dude. Yeah, I was stupid back then. I was pretty stupid. I should have took that damn money and ran with it, boy. Look, the moral of the story goes like this. All right. They dragged me out of that store like a damn thief, baby. And I think it's because I had tattoos. I'm a scary guy, you know. Him scary, baby. If you are working retail and you suspect somebody of stealing something and trying to, pull a scam on you at the register, don't take it personally, man. Just get your manager. That's it. And if you are the manager, handle it accordingly. Don't flip out and call them MFers and stuff. Because on the off chance that they didn't steal anything, it looks pretty bad on you. All right? And I think about that every day. I think about that every single day. That lady and her face. And how I could have destroyed her whole career, and I did not do it. Kind of regret it. I kind of regret it. I should have did it, but I did not. Maybe she's doing better. Maybe she was just having a bad day. But don't forget your receipt at Walmart, because they will throw your ass out. It's a pretty scary experience. And when I worked at Walmart, we were always, really, really, really like open and kind and understanding to customers. So I was like, what the hell happened to me? I don't know. It's one of those weird things where you're like, how is this happening to me? Nothing ever happens to me. So take that as you will. What about you? Have you ever had anything insane like that happen to your ass? All right. Have you ever had a leaky roof and you had to go get a ladder? Not for the purpose of not paying your mortgage ever again, if you know what I mean. The purpose of actually using it to climb on your roof and fix the holes, baby. And then you got yelled at by Walmart lady and told you stole stuff. Have you ever been accused of that? But this isn't unique to me, because I know at least one other person that's went through this, all right? Went through this. And this person right here. Walmart said she shoplifted. Jury awards her $2.1 million. It says an Alabama woman was falsely arrested for shoplifting at Walmart and threatened by the company after her case was dismissed. She's been awarded $2.1 million. Is that insane? GameStop actually sent one of my old associates that did not steal anything a $200 or $2,000 piece of mail that said they had to pay it or they were going to file charges against them. They threw it away and they never paid it. It's just a threatening thing. But it can be really scary if you're not used to that kind of thing. So it's something Walmart does pretty often. In my case, I think it was a little bit different. But who gives a damn? Who gives a damn, boys? Ain't my problem. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like the video. Share it with all your friends. And make sure you get the hell on it, doggone it. It ran too long. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Bye. Yeah, this is amazing, by the way. I know it says Steve-O on it, and he's like a jackass guy, but damn, it's good. It's gooder than hell.